Did you have a topic?
It was the trailers.
Just that? You didn't have something else?
Well, I'm still curious what the difference between a desk and a table is.
It's a very, very good
I
question.
think it's the application
as we
of
were
the piece of
setting up.
furniture.
Well, so, okay, but here, imagine this, though.
I'd like to hear from viewers on this as well.
Is a desk a
imagine-
table, viewers?
Well, hang on. Imagine you go up to
Comment on our
your
YouTube
dining
page.
room table, okay, and you start eating at it, and I say, I need to write that down because we're talking about something, and there's a drawer, and I open up the drawer on the dining room table and pull out a piece of paper. Is it not now a desk?
I think if a table has drawers, it's a desk.
But does a desk have to have drawers to
I
be
don't
a
know
desk?
very many tables that have drawers that I wouldn't consider a desk. I
Okay,
wouldn't
but-
I wouldn't see a table
So-
setting and then a 3-drawer system that
So,
I think is
a
common.
drawer may be sufficient to be a desk, but is it necessary? Can
Yeah.
you be a desk without drawers?
No, I don't. I think a desk needs to be more than. I think that's the distinction. A desk needs to have multiple components to it.
I think that you could turn this into a desk.
I don't
would say
think
two
so. I
things.
think that's a
I
table.
think if it's a desk or a table, it depends on where it's sitting. And I'd also like to say that my desk upstairs doesn't have any drawers.
Then it's a table.
I'd say it is not technically a desk. You just have an elongated table,
Using it as a desk.
but you
Okay.
use it for much more than a desk.
Hold on.
You have so
It's-
much stuff up there.
It's
Hold on.
60% my computer.
What if he has that desk, but under it a small cabinet with drawers?
I think that's attached.
No, not attached, just below it.
Well,
That's
not
a set.
relevant.
Those are
Yeah.
So
drawers.
it's a
Don't bring
table
this shit into
with
this.
drawers
a table
underneath.
and drawers.
Yeah.
Alright.
To me, but that is a workspace.
Yeah, but a workspace doesn't need to have a desk. It can just have a table.
I think you're going to advertise something as a desk. It needs to have that 3 or a couple drawers, a little keyboard slot thing,
Well, I don't
a
think it
hole
needs to
drilled
have
in the
the-
back for cords. I think you need to have those
Well,
little
that's
amenities.
That's very extensive.
What?
Mine has a hole in it that I put my cord
That's a
through.
doorknob hole.
I don't
we're not
think
talking
you
about
need
where the
all of
materials
those
came from.
things.
I don't know. After hearing all this, I feel like the difference between a desk and a table is the label you put on it. And I think that's just a lesson that we shouldn't label our furniture.
But I wouldn't
So
say
isn't
you
this
could ever
exactly
turn that
the
into a desk. I wouldn't say you could turn that
superhero
table
argument
into a desk.
No.
How would you
I
turn
mean-
that table into a desk?
If you
I would-
wheeled at it Japanese style,
And I
had a
would,
computer
if I brought a
set up on
bunch of
it.
papers and started using it for
Then you would
more-
just be doing your work at
Desk.
the family room table.
Desk.
no.
Desk.
what if
Desk.
it
I feel
was
like
in
a
his- what if
desk
it was in
with
his
you-
bedroom?
Desk.
Or
Desk.
office?
Desk. 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 Desk.
That
doesn't sound
happens
like
at
a real
sporting
word.
games too. And I don't get it.
Oh,
You're cheating your
They
team.
start
God.
chanting.
Everybody
Acting like
drink
an old
for Ben.
person, drink.
All right, so
Stick in the mud.
they chant the word desk.
Well, watch out for the mic with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should take that because of the sound.
All right.
Because this detects
I think it's getting to the point where we might need to be wrapping this up.
Because
Yeah,
it's so
hour and
freaking
5
hot.
minutes, and I'm melting.
It is hot.
Hey,
Paul, spin us an outro.
Chat Pack Live viewers, this has been fun. I'd say this is our best podcast we've done. This was
They
a
just
blast.
keep getting better.
Yeah. Follow us every day at Chat Pack Live on Twitter and YouTube, where topic by topic, this will be broken down and sent out each day from our main man, Trevor, Computer Jizz. Oh, I would say Jizz. I meant to say Wiz. Computer Wiz, red-haired, t-shirt making
Thank God we
hullabaloo.
avoided saying jizz on the air.
Yeah.
That would have been bad.
Yeah.
Quite the ejaculation that would have been.
I don't even think that's a joke. I think you literally just put an ejaculation in that sentence. We
Well,
just
no,
read that.
that's like an exclamation. That's where the word comes from. So it's like,
Why are you touching it?
Anyway, Sundays live right here, Chat Pack Live, the podcast. That's what you just watched. That's what we just finished up. We are gonna get back active, playing some video games. I don't know if we're playing video games tonight because it's hot as hell in
So
here.
hot.
Everyone's been doing stuff today, doing some random stuff, but we're gonna start getting on it. Tuesdays, I believe, are Trevor's Tuesday afternoon gaming things. Wednesday,
that.
Caleb and I are gonna play some iDarb, or we're gonna do some competitive stuff in the middle of the week. We're gonna start doing stuff after the show. Ben and I have if you're interested in some Civ with a little bit of commentary, Ben and I have some archive stuff from when we played. But we're gonna
You can
start
watch
playing.
Paul Holden lose.
Yeah, I lost.
Pretty brutally.
Hey, spoiler alert.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, you know.
Anyway,
I
at the
was
end of the
gonna
day, we're gonna start playing more creative games. We're gonna do some cool N64 stuff. A lot of cool stuff is coming. Thank you for tuning in to Chat Pack Live. Follow us here on Twitch, twitch.tv/chat_pack. Follow us on Twitter, Chat Pack Live. Follow us on YouTube, Chat Pack Live. Follow all of us on Twitter at all of our different things. That'll pop up on this, on the video on demand.
Chat Pack Live.
Have a great week. Go do something cool, and always remember one thing. Caleb still sucks.
Woo!
We out!
It's episode 3, motherfuckers!
Woo!
Make good choices.
Plug in the AC and get the fans cranked, because it's hot in here. Woo!